Good morning, everybody. This is a general reading, so it could be for anyone, and it's timeless. So whenever it finds you, maybe there's a message in here for you. Take what resonates, leave anything that doesn't. I am channeling Sagittarius energy today, so this may be particularly significant if you have a lot of Sagittarius in your sign, if you're Sagittarius rising, Sun, Venus, Mars, or there's a particular amount of planetary action in Sagittarius for you at the moment. You may be connecting with a Sagittarius, so hi cross watchers. I've got a few things to talk about before we start with the cards, so if you don't want to hear my introduction, you can skip to the start of the card reading. Down below there should be a timestamp in the description box, along with a link so you can find out your placements in your birth sign, because it's more than, we all have more than just one sign making up our chart. There's a load of different signs affecting different factors of our lives, and it's really interesting to go and find that out, so I strongly encourage you to go and check out those links down below. Also in the links down below will be a list of songs. Now these songs may carry additional messages for you. Again, take anything that resonates, leave anything that doesn't. The channeled song that came through for you last night, so the song that I heard kind of pop into my head out of the blue, hadn't heard it during the day or anything like that, it just randomly came into my head, was Every Time You Go Away by Paul Young. Every time you go away, you take a piece of me with you. So that may apply to someone out there. Also, really stuck in my head, and it is for a reason, but things can be for more than one reason. So anything that comes through in a reading generally tends to be significant to that reading. So I made a video for The Sims. Hi Sims. And the song that I chose to use for it was Last Man Standing by Lucie Silvas. So that may be particularly significant for someone. It really did get stuck in my head afterwards. So yeah, it's a lovely song. Go and look up the lyrics to that. It's a nice song. And then, I didn't write this down, but as I was just setting up the reading there and sort of lighting my joss sticks, I got that song by Thicke, the really famous one that was really controversial by Thicke. I can't think of the name of it now. I Know You Want It, that one. So I don't know why that's coming through, but some of you might be in for a good time or not. Thinking about last week's reading, don't do anything against your will, guys. Think carefully before you get into stuff. But I really like that song. It's like such a controversial song. Like the lyrics are terrible, but I'm always like dancing away every time it comes on. I have some jewellery here today because jewellery seemed to be weirdly significant in Scorpio's reading yesterday. Before I started the reading, I was rewatching the week before's, and I was like, I think someone's lost some jewellery. It's like someone had lost an important piece of jewellery. And then after I kind of got that message through, I couldn't find my jewellery. I was looking for two pieces of jewellery that I wanted to wear for the reading. One was a bracelet that my mum gave me because my mum's a Scorpio, and the other was the snake, because I associate the kind of snake energy with kind of Scorpio energy. So this snake ring, I just couldn't find it anywhere. And then just this morning I opened the wrong pot. I was looking for the pot that contains my rings, and I opened my earring pot and the snake ring was in there, so I'd accidentally put it in the wrong place. So if you are looking for jewellery, go and have a look and see if you've put it into like the wrong drawer, or because for me I've got like a ring pot and an earring pot, and I'd put it in the wrong pot, so that might help you find it. But I don't know why. Then I was kind of getting through this need to go and find like heritage jewellery. So I've got this, my stepmom's Sagittarius, and when she got married, this was kind of like the bridesmaid jewellery. So I've got this. I've still got it. I haven't lost it. It hangs up on my dressing table mirror. So it's a little bit dusty actually. Shh, don't tell her. And then I've also got on my mum and dad's wedding and engagement ring today. I don't know why it feels important to be like, I've got the important jewellery, guys. I was speaking to my dad yesterday. My mum watches my readings pretty much every day. Hi, Mum. But my I was kind of shy about showing my videos to my dad and my stepmom. I don't know why. And I was speaking to my dad yesterday on the phone, and he was like, "Oh, so you're doing tarot readings on the internet?" That's not his voice. I don't know why I'm doing that voice. Hi, Dad. And I was like, you know what, Dad? I don't know if I want you to watch my videos because they're getting a bit rude. So when I say later on, I'll be like, right, anyone who's under 18, please leave the video now. And my dad, leave the video. So, right, okay, so awkward. So I don't know, like I say, anything that comes through for a reading can be relevant to the reading, so that can have some significance for you. Oh, and I felt like I needed to get the crow feather out as well because the crows were cawing to me this morning. They were like, get out of bed, do your tarot card reading. So I think that's pretty much... Oh no, I did have another important message as well. Now I've got Sagittarius, Mars in Sagittarius in my birth chart. Mars is all to do with like drive and ambition and motivation. And so I was doing this thing for The Sims and I felt really, really motivated to do it. I really wanted to join in. I wanted to try something I'd never done before. I was very enthusiastic about it. And I went full in there, full Sagittarius for it. Put loads of effort into it. Just really, really was excited about it. Kind of my enthusiasm kind of took over a little bit. And I ended up making a really silly mistake. A really, really obvious silly mistake, and when I realised I kind of wanted the ground to open up and eat me, I was like devastated. But that feeling only lasted for about 10 seconds, and then I was laughing at myself and I found it funny. And I was like, do you know what, when I get up in the morning I'll fix it. I can edit the thumbnail, I can edit the description, I can resubmit it, whatever I needed to do. But then sort of overnight I was like, do you know what, no, I'm going to own my mistake because that's who I am. It's a silly mistake, but I'm really proud of the effort that I've put in. And I think it also, when people, it's important to be human. It's important to be it's important to be a human. Humans watching this reading. But it's important to be human and fallible and relatable. And I'm seeing lots of sevens. I saw 70707 when I said that, and then 717. So I was seeing like sevens quite a lot. I think sevens are like the Jesus number. I don't know. You have to. I'm not the best at numerology, but you can go and Google it. I think it's quite a humanitarian number, and Sagittarius and Aquarius are like the two really humanitarian signs. So I was getting this thing through about being human and being relatable and being fallible and accepting that about other people and accepting it about ourselves as well. And so turning this on its head of being like, well, okay, I made a really silly mistake, but I'm so proud of all the things that I learned, all the skills that I learned while I was doing that. I had so much fun doing it. And yeah, there's more good there than there is bad, and the bad is funny, you know, so it's okay. And then also this idea of like, it's kind of a competition that I was entering for the non-Sims people who are here, and there's a lot of entries into this competition that are super duper like top tier, like incredible stuff, like really talented people who are just like the best at what they do. And I was kind of umming and ahhing at first about like, you know, I'm going to enter this competition. I know I haven't got a chance in hell of winning because I'm not as good as those people, but I kind of thought it's fun. It's a fun thing to do. I'm just going to enter it anyway, right? But I think seeing people, like for other people, for a lot of people, seeing people who are so good, it's almost off-putting. It's almost like, well, I could never be that good. I could never do what those people do. So what's the point? What's the point in trying? What's the point in entering, right? But then you get people like me who are like complete derps, who make a big mess of everything, who set the bar kind of not at the bottom, but you know, not that high. It's an achievable bar. It's like people can look at that and say, well, okay, I might not be able to do this, but I could probably do better than her. Okay, so I'm being the low bar here. I'm quite happy to be the low bar who other people look at and think, oh well, maybe I have got a shot, I can do better than that, right? So it's yeah, okay, yeah, fine, I'll be the low bar. Right, I'm going to get rid of the snake ring because Scorpio, this is not a Scorpio energy reading. We've got the Sagittarius reading today. As I was just taking a moment there to get into the right energy for the reading, I could hear a lot of seagulls. Now, I do have seagulls around my house. I don't particularly hear them that often, but they made me think of my nana's house because she lives in Llandudno, near the ocean, near the seaside, and she has a lot of seagulls around her house, and it's also always something that I kind of noticed when I went to stay there. Oh, hello, big truck. So what I'm getting from that is that some of you may be going on vacation, some of you may be going to the beach, some of you may live near a beach, so that might be a little bit of an indicator for you that there may be more messages in this reading for you. Okay, so can we get a card for Sagittarius energy, please? The people coming to the reading today, what do they need to know? What does Sagittarius energy have to tell us? Cornucopia, number 11. Ooh, 11, guys. For the romantics out there, we've got the number 11. And also, on the underlying 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. So this is your crown chakra, your connection to spirit, to the universe, to God, depending on what you believe in. Oh, and this card's slipping off. Did you see how it's sliding away? So that wants me to take it. Envy. Oh, great. Okay. So, being not her slave since she is envious, that comes through quite a lot for me. That's Romeo and Juliet. And it's talking about the moon. So we may be dealing with a water sign, with it being the moon energy. This card kind of gives me Scorpio energy. I'm sorry, I always feel like I'm bad-mouthing Scorpios, but it's the cards, it's the energies. It's don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying what I'm seeing. And now I'm getting say what you see. Is that from like an old game show? Again, that might mean something to someone. Okay, so envy this is like a feeling of, she's in a silver house, but she's envious of the gold house. Now, you were getting a lot of stuff about moving house in your last reading. So this is like having quite a lot of comfort, having quite, being okay where you are, but wanting more, looking out the window and thinking, I want this cornucopia. I want more abundance. Like, I'm not getting it so much as envy actually today. Do you know what I'm getting? I'm getting it more like, I've achieved this level of success. I've got, I'm quite comfortable, I'm doing quite well, I'm okay where I am, but I feel like there's more out there for me. I feel like I need to, it's like leveling up in a computer game. Like, you don't get to like level 3 and think, oh, okay, I've achieved level 3, this is good enough, I'll put the game away. If you're enjoying the game, you're going to keep on playing until you get to like the final level, right? Until you win the game. And so this is the same energy. This is like, yeah, I'm okay, I'm doing all right, I'm really proud of what I've got. What's next? What else is out there for me? Scorpio. Why am I saying Scorpio? There may definitely be a Scorpio link here for someone. Because that's like 3 times now I've mentioned Scorpio. Okay, so cornucopia. Yeah, this is like wanting that windfall, wanting all the abundance, wanting the 10 of Pentacles. I'm also getting, this is kind of like a running theme as well, and this is why I'm doing general readings rather than specific signs, because I keep getting these running themes. So I've been getting this running theme of like, it's oral fixation from Freud, but it's something to do with like wanting to taste the fruit of the apple of the tree in the Garden of Eden, wanting to forbidden fruit, but not forbidden. It's like wanting nutrition, wanting, if nutrition is symbolic of affection, like, your mother is the one that provides you with food a lot of the time when you're a child. Dads can as well. I'm not sort of doing two gender roles too much, but it's this sort of maternal energy that keeps coming through, of like the person who provides for you, the person who loves you and nurtures you. So yeah, there's a sense of like wanting this nurturing, wanting this. And there's very a lot of stuff about the mouth. Now, I didn't realise this, but I think it may have originally come through for your reading, because I rewatched it before as I was kind of setting up, and you had the octopus, and I was saying there's something that's trying to come through and I'm not quite getting it, and it's something to do with the mouth, how the octopus puts things in its mouth. So all this mouth business that keeps coming through, to do with like food and pleasure and comfort. Somebody may be comfort eating. Okay, what else can we get, please? What does Sagittarius energy want to tell us today? Treasure Island. Ooh, exciting. Didn't it say somebody might be going on a holiday to a beach holiday? And this might be where you find your treasure. So if you're looking for love, if you're single and you're looking for love, you might find it on Treasure Island. What's this now? This is Between Worlds as well. Yeah, it's like, oh my goodness, I'm taking it, right? It's like, and go to sea. Oh, look at all this. And then, yeah, no place like home is on the bottom as well. And time for a nap. So I feel like somebody's at home. Somebody may be resting, rejuvenating. But this is coming in for you. It's like you're going on holiday. You may not literally be going on holiday. It could be something else for you. Because what I'm getting is like, you know those reality TV shows where it's like Love Island? That's what I'm trying to think of. Love Island. Let me write it down. Love Island. Yeah, Treasure Island, love to the sea, and also like Treasure Hunt as well. Why am I writing these down? I don't know why I'm writing these down, because I put things in the description box below, but I don't normally put like things that come through in the reading, so I don't know why I wrote that down. That was weird. Yeah, so you can see that this woman is on like the verge of stepping into a new, it's like she like leveling up. I'm seeing it as she's in the silver room and she's about to step through to the gold room, right? This person's in like a grey area. Notice like the grey colours of both of these, but they're stepping through into like this really bright, happy place. So yeah, I'm really seeing it. I keep getting leveling up. 3 and 7 together make a 10, so that's the end of something, an end of an old cycle, completing a level. I don't know why I'm clicking again, and moving on to your next level of life. Okay, 9s are like the end of a long journey. I'm seeing the turtle there, which made turtle. I was getting turtle and tortoise mixed up. So it's like this could be coming towards you as well. So you could be moving towards it, and it could be coming towards you. It's like this turtle. It's almost like the Knight of Pentacles. It's someone bringing something in for you. It might be an offer, an opportunity. It's coming towards you, but it's coming really slowly. Like turtles and tortoises are like, well, they're meant to be slow, but I think the turtle's a bit faster than the tortoise. It may feel lucky. It may be putting you in the spotlight with those starfish. It may be love. It's like a golden opportunity coming your way. Right, okay, off to a good start, Saggies. But she's got her back to this, right? She's got her back to the telescope, to the binoculars. She doesn't know what is coming. She's not aware of it, I feel. She's not looking for it. It's like the universe is bringing it in, or some kind of person who's watching out for her is bringing this in for her, and she doesn't know. She's like busy. What's she doing? Like reading or something there, or drawing? But it's like the boats. She's not steering the boat, right? She's going with the flow. She's letting the currents of life take her wherever she needs to go. She's not looking back. Okay, she's trusting her guides, trusting the spirits, trusting the universe, to take her in the right direction. That true north keeps coming through. Oh, can I hear the cat? I'm going to look at the cat. So it's a black and white cat. You may have heard me talk about it in readings before. I always know when it's there because it's got a little bell around its neck, so I can hear it jingling away. And it's a funny little thing. So it's out on the pavement outside my house, and it's lay down on the pavement, just like chilling out. And it's really fluffy as well, so it's just like this big massive ball of fluff. And I made a noise and it looked at me, but it didn't run away today. So last time I saw it, it ran away when it saw me. It was like looking at my window. I opened my curtains and it ran away. So this could be like someone watching you, someone looking out for you. They've got your best interests at heart, but they keep running away. But they're not running away now, I don't think. They're staying. Enjoying this reading so far. Okay, so, what's this one? You see how I picked all the others up and this one fell, so I'm going to take it. Bridges. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it, is what first popped into my mind. Building bridges, making connections, rebuilding a connection from the past, possibly. Okay, I'm going to take that. I'm just going to pop that one over there because it was kind of like a side message for someone, I think. Okay, so, oh, okay, there's kind of like a load of cards kind of tried to come out and then went back in again. Just tell me more about this situation, please, for Sagittarius. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's like half the deck. I don't think that has ever happened to me before to that extent. I'm seeing the die, I'm seeing the burdens, I'm seeing the snake, cutting out the snake. I'm not going to take all these, but I'll sort of talk them through as I'm picking them up. The journal, the ring. Hey yo. Oh my goodness, the ring, and underneath there I'm seeing like the two swans. That's like soulmates. The house, moving through, maybe someone's deciding which house to move into. Do you know what? The cards have a lot to say for you. Leaving something behind that's dead and moving on. This is like public, a public place, public recognition. Okay, these ones are all face down, so I won't talk about those. Okay, I need to ask a more specific question, I think. Then down here as well, underneath the tripod, there is the tower. So this is kind of like some kind of formal institution, and they'll be communicating some sort of knowledge, some kind of like, this could be a workplace, it could be the government, it could be like ancestral home, all sorts going on there. Right, okay, so whatever messages were in there for you, take those. Anything that didn't make any sense, just don't worry about it, just leave that behind. You may rewatch the reading in a couple of weeks and it may make perfect sense. That's that Sagittarius reading from last week. I rewatched it and I was like, oh my god, there is so much in here to unravel. When I do the readings, I kind of instantly forget about them. I have to go back and rewatch them to remind myself what happened in them. So yeah, like rewatching that Sagittarius reading, I was like, I can't believe how much sense all this is. Like so much stuff was spot on. Right, so not necessarily to me, but to people I know. Here we go. We've got one card, the well, wishing well, wishes coming true. Yeah. So if it's also like abundance, alarm bells are ringing, everything's going on. It's like you might be going into something. This might be like leveling up, but really throwing you from like the saucepan into the fire, the frying pan into the fire. So yeah, this is it might be quite stressful for you. Like you are comfortable where you are, but there's no excitement there. So you step through the portal, you level up, and it's like bonkers. Everything is thrown at you. Seeing the dog in the underline as well. That's a loyal friend. So like I said, somebody may be looking out for you who's a loyal friend. Somebody may have your back. So yeah, the wishing well, it can be about financial abundance. I associate it kind of with the fish card. So yeah, it can be emotional abundance, some kind of abundance, and it's something you can keep drawing from, like this ocean. It's like underneath this well is this ocean. It's infinite. Okay, so infinite love, infinite money, possibly infinite, an infinite supply of food. I don't know, whatever it is though, it's like everlasting, infinite. Yeah. Okay. What else does Sagittarius energy want to tell us today? Thinking about that flamingo that was in that tree as well in one reading. It was like, well, you're not meant to be here. So you may be stepping into a place where you don't feel like you're meant to be. It might be like imposter syndrome. You know, you're like, I'm ready to level up. I'm ready to take this leap. I'm ready to do this challenge. But I feel like an imposter. I feel like I'm not really cut out for the role, but that's your shadow side talking. So you know, the universe won't take you to any place that you're not meant to be, that the universe doesn't think you're fit for. So just go for it. And like me doing that challenge, it's like, well, you know, I may not be the best at this, but I'm going to enjoy the process, right? Try and have the right mental attitude as you approach new challenges. Maybe just look at the fine details before you hit send though. Learn a lesson from me. So community, you may be getting a lot of support from your community. You may be moving, when you kind of level up into whatever this new transition is for you, you may be finding a community of people who support you, who love you, who have your back, who have this infinite abundance for you. Yeah, an infinite amount of love and support. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm getting from that. It's like I always say, like, finding your tribe, finding your people who you connect with, who you can feel like you're yourself with, you feel at home with, you feel a lot of love from them, and you have a lot of love for them. Okay, oh, okay. Excuse me. So what do we have here? Earthworm. Oh, okay, this is interesting. So the earthworm has been popping up for me sort of randomly. I don't think he's come out in any of the readings yet. But I don't normally see him. He's not a card that normally comes out for me, right? He's underground. You don't normally see the earthworm. He's like this, they're saying like the person who's looking out for you, who's like working behind the scenes kind of thing. You don't normally see him. He's not normally in the spotlight. So he's so he's been busy. He's been working really hard underground, doing whatever he needs to do, creating or protecting whatever this like great opportunity, this abundance is for you. Okay, so he's been underground. He's been working hard. He's been flying under the radar, and like I say, I've seen this earthworm card so many times this last week. It's like when I'm shuffling, he falls out. He's making himself known. He's not underground anymore. He's in the reverse. He's coming up, right? He's coming up from where he's been hiding. Like, what was I saying about, what was that card? And I was saying something about something hiding. I can't remember what it was now, though. Well, was one of the cards trying to hide? I can't remember why I said it. You'll have to kind of go back and rewatch that, or I will like rewatch my video, because I've got a brain like a sieve. But yeah, he's like coming up for air. If he's been working really, really hard, I'm not seeing this as your energy. I'm seeing this as someone else. He's been working really, really hard, sort of nose to the grindstone, and now he's created something and he's coming up for air. Could very well be an earth sign. I think it's like, I feel like someone's making themselves known. I feel really sick again all of a sudden. This person might be nervous. Excuse me. He may have been, I was just about to pull another card, but I got another message. I'm seeing all this water, all the oceans. Now, I associate oceans and deep water with deep emotion. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Everything's gone tangled in my head. Let me just take a breath. Okay, I see deep water as deep emotions. So somebody may have gone very, very deep down into their emotions. But if you stay there too long, like when it rains a lot, the earthworms come up for air. They can't stay down in the earth when it's raining a lot, because they'll drown. Okay, so things like earthworms, slugs, they come up for air. They climb up to stop themselves from drowning. So I feel like if this person who I'm identifying as the earthworm energy, if they've gone really deep down into their emotions, and earth energy as well tends to be to do with like working hard on something, so they've gone really deep down, it's like the bottom of the well. They may have been depressed, right? This may be someone who had depression. If it's like they're at that point now where they can't stay down there any longer, they have to come up for air, or they're recovering, they've got this whatever this energy is for them that they're sort of circling around. Yeah, it's like that's giving them the strength or the courage or the knowledge that it's time to come up. And so I'm seeing the earthworms kind of coming up out of their emotions, out of this deep, deep place that they've been to. I think you had the 41 card actually in your last reading, because I was going on about the numbers 411 and 144. Yeah, someone's coming out of it, coming up for air. That's the main thing that I'm hearing. I'm just going to take a minute. I just had to kind of take a minute there, because I've started to feel very, very, very sick, very, very dizzy. I kind of had to kind of try and like ground myself and drink some water, which is interesting because I was saying that's what the earthworm's coming out of, but I felt like I had to do it. I don't know if I'm balancing out the earthworm coming up with me having to ground and drink water. But yeah, I don't feel great right now. It's come over me really, really suddenly. Someone could have been a bit poorly. I'm gonna be careful because I don't want to go deeper into that energy because it's not making me feel well. It's making me feel like I might pass out. So I'm trying to shake off whatever. I kind of want to know more, but also I need to be careful. So tell me anything. Tell me about the treasure island. Tell me about the abundance coming in. Okay, we've got 3 cards. We've got the Chariot in reverse. That's interesting. That's someone not taking action, not moving forward. The next card I can see is trying to hide in the deck. I caught it. I don't know whether I caught it. It means something. If you're going to the beach, you might be going fishing. Prince of Pentacles. Yeah, the Prince of Pentacles is the Knight of Pentacles, and I sort of picked up on that with the turtle in the water with the treasure chest. It's the same kind of energy of the. Someone is coming towards you, but it's the slowest moving knight. Again, it's an earth sign, so you may very well be connecting with an earth sign here. Earth signs like to be meticulous, not like the Saggy energy people, Mars in Sagittarius, who just likes to run at something like hell for leather, not worry about the details, mess everything up, but have fun doing it, right? Earth signs aren't like that. Earth signs they tend to be a lot more meticulous. They take the time with things. They like to plan. They like to work out the nitty-gritty, the details, which actually means that they're kind of more of a perfectionist. Like they have better results in the end. So you may find like Earth signs tend to be really good at the jobs. They tend to be good bosses, whether they're a leader or part of the team. Because I think like Taurus, Capricorn tend to be more like boss energy. Virgos tend to be a bit more like a team player, but they do the job very, very well. They're very good at the job, and it's that kind of meticulous attention to detail that creates that. That's success, yeah. So it might be telling you use a bit more earth energy, get a bit more grounded, pay more attention to the details. But I am seeing this as a different energy coming towards you. But yeah, really taking the time. It's like the wheels are barely turning at this point because they may be overthinking things, or they may be, because they're a perfectionist, I'm seeing they may be you know what I was saying at the beginning of the reading about if you have a high ideal, if you have examples of something that are really, really good, like perfect, if you're looking at what other people have done and it's like so good, it can almost make you have an attack of nerves or imposter syndrome, where it kind of grinds your wheels to a halt and you think, I'm not even going to try because I can't achieve that level of success. Well, I see this person, the Prince of Pentacles is in the upright, so they are moving, but I feel like it's really slow progress because they really want this to, whatever this is they're working on, they want it to be perfect. So they're taking that time to work on the nitty-gritty details, but it's almost grinding to a halt here. They may be really, I was feeling so sick. It's like they may be having a really bad attack of the nerves, feeling like it's not good enough. So to that person, be more Sag, just do it, just go for it, just like cross that bridge when you come to it. Just do it. If any problems arise, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. And the underline, you've got the Queen of Cups there as well, so that's someone who's very, very, very loving, very nurturing. Again, this nurturing energy, it's giving me a lot of cards right now. I'm going to take the Queen of Cups. I feel like I need to take the Queen of Cups. There we go. So yeah, Queen of Cups, she's like the water energy as well. It may be a water sign, master of her emotions. You may have a mother who's a water sign, or like someone in your life who's a mother who's a water sign, but she's got all this emotional abundance, all this nurturing, all this love that is bestowing on someone. And the other underlying is the Ace of Cups, but this, Wait, let me take this card first, because this is the other card that flew out when I was Ace of Wands. So this is, there's a lot of passion. So this person who's working on whatever this is, this person's bringing forward, I'm seeing it probably some sort of project, some kind of plan, some kind of like planning or strategy of how to move. But it's not swords, it's not so much thinking as much as it is like this person's being very, very practical with it. They're sort of dotting the I's, crossing the T's. They are taking action. It's very, very slow progress. So, you know, Sagittarius, you may be getting super frustrated with this person. And this is Wands, so this is passion. So this person, they do really have a lot of passion for this thing that they're working on. And I think that is part of why they're kind of putting so much effort into it, is because they're so passionate about it. Again, I'd point out the signs, but it doesn't have to be these signs, okay? It doesn't have to be earth energy, water energy that you're connecting with. This is fire energy. I'm just sort of explaining the energies as I see them, but the person doesn't have to be these signs. Okay, so they could be coming towards you with love, but I see this more as like a passion project. This card was trying to come off. Yeah, somebody's strategizing here. So they are in the head, or you're in your head. The Ace of Swords on the bottom there is like a truth. Yeah, he wants me to take more cards. I think we're getting a story time. Strategizing, working together, working as part of a team, love, or a really equal relationship between two people. So yeah, strategy to work out how to work on something together with other people, and there's like an equal partnership. So if this is work, it could be someone you've met through work who you're falling in love with, a romantic interest at work. But for a lot of people, I feel like this is more just like wanting to work with people. Wait, what's that card again? Five of Swords. Strategizing. Perhaps there's been something that didn't work out, so it's almost like you're having to regroup, re-strategize, re-evaluate the situation, which again could have caused this grinding to a halt energy. Something happened, the wheels stopped turning, having to figure things out, having to re-strategize, working together with other people, but it's an equal working relationship, an equal partnership, equal give and take, sharing the workload, using everybody's individual talents to make the best of the situation. Okay, so you've got like the architect, I think this is like the architect with the plans. This is kind of like the boss, the leadership skills. This is the person who's actually got the practical tools to do the job. So yeah, so all these different people coming together to make it work, to make it successful. Equal give and take, equal balance, a really good working relationship with someone, or love. It could be love. Okay, it must be love. Okay, gonna write that down. Sorry, my terrible singing. It must be love. Who sang that? Love is the best. I don't know who sang it. I'll look it up and put it in the description box below. Right, okay, I went really loud then. I don't know why. I'm sorry. That's a Sagittarius thing as well, to be randomly really loud for no reason. In the underlying of the heart space, you have the King of Wands. Yeah, somebody is very, very passionate, but they've got control of the passion. It's like whatever this passion is that they have. Very passionate, very creative. You could be dealing with someone who's very, very attractive as well, very charismatic. But whatever this creativity is, this fire energy, they are grounding it. So this could be you as well, because you're if you're identifying as a Sagittarius, the King of Wands is Sagittarius energy. Feeling very, very passionate towards something, but really needing to take a step back, take the time to plan it, do it properly. Not like me. Right, okay, so can I get what's going on in the heart space, please? The Queen of Swords. Okay, so somebody here, this may be you, it may be the same energy. I'm seeing it as a different energy, but someone in this situation is possibly wanting to communicate something, or this could be someone that you're dealing with who is very, very strategic, a really good communicator, very intelligent. This person could help you out. If you're stuck trying to strategize, you might need to come to this person. So think about the people in your life who this may represent. Somebody who could help you because they're very intelligent. Could be some kind of legal advice. It could be someone who is has a lot of knowledge, an expert in a situation, who can help you out of this this little bit of a mess. If you're stuck in this mess right now with the wheels grinding to a halt, yeah, somebody can help you out. But this is like in the heart space as well, so it's feeling something in the heart space. In the heart space, I'm seeing it as like wanting to communicate a truth. Is sitting there waiting, wanting people around you to be truthful, wanting people around you to be strategic, wanting people to come to you. Can I get more information on the Queen of Swords, please? Why is the Queen of Swords here in the heart space? Yeah, someone's hiding. It's the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is hiding. Somebody may be hiding from a Queen of Pentacles. So Queen of Pentacles could represent a boss. It's earth energy, an earth sign. It could be somebody who's a wife. Somebody could be proposing here. Got the Two of Cups, the Ace of Wands, a knight coming towards you. This could be a proposal. Knowing that a proposal is coming in for you. Again, it could be a work offer, some kind of, I'm really hearing proposal, but I don't know if it's like marriage or if it's like a proposal of like an idea or an opportunity, an offer, something, a work plan. I'm not quite sure. Six of Wands is on the bottom of the deck. That's success. So whatever this is, I feel like it's going to be successful. It's going to have a good outcome. Okay, so it's funny as well that I felt like I needed to get the engagement rings out and to get the beads from a wedding, because, and then I'm getting proposals. So very, very well could be someone coming in. Oh my God, as well. Yeah, Page of Pentacles on the bottom there. Page of Pentacles again is like making a plan of action, finding out more information, working on something. Okay, like being an apprentice, or somebody coming towards you with some kind of offer, an opportunity, a gift. Okay, what's going on in the thoughts, please, for this person? What's going on in the thoughts, please, for this person? We've got 9 of Pentacles. So this is somebody who is really good on their own, doing very, very well in the career, in the home life, very, very nurturing, very abundant. It could be a man or a woman. This card is showing up as female energy. Again, you can switch gender roles in tarot. It's more about the energy than the bits that people have. I'm going to say that. This may be somebody who's thinking about how to become single, or thinking about being single, but in the heart space then wanting to partner up with somebody. Can I get more on this this 9 of Pentacles, please? Ooh, King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, somebody may have left someone here, or maybe thinking about how to leave someone. Perhaps there's no love in this relationship. Perhaps this person is over emotional. Perhaps this person drinks too much. Perhaps this person is too needy. The King of Cups in reverse isn't the best energy. So it's like, this is wanting to separate from somebody who's not acting in King of Cups energy. This is strategizing, figuring out how to do it, because there's an equal partnership here. Again, does not have to be love. It can be, I'm seeing a lot of earth pentacles here, so it could be something at work, you know, wanting, if you've been working with someone and they're just so over emotional and they're making a big mess of things, this is like wanting to move away from that. Does she have an owl? What's that bird she's got there? Yeah, an owl. So there's some kind of knowledge here, something to do with knowledge. You've got the Queen of Swords and an owl. Yeah, okay, yeah, long journey. Something's been a bit trialing here. So yeah, so I should point out the King of Cups in reverse is negative, okay? The Two of Cups in the upright is positive. So this is two separate people, two separate situations, because the King of Cups in reverse is not in a place where he can be in an equal give and take relationship. This is something else, okay? And you've got the Queen of Cups there. So if this was in the upright, this would be, excuse me, if this was in the upright, this would be a power couple kind of thing. This would be like two very, very loving. This would be the two people in the Two of Cups energy. This person is not currently, so it could be the same person, but not right now. It could be this person's too emotional right now, it's not the right time, but in the future, you know, they're going to balance out, they're going to turn to the upright, and in that case it'll be a perfect match, it'll be a 2 cups situation. So again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay, whoa, right, okay, I need to say before right, I'm going to take that card, it did fall out. Before I start properly with this deck, the cards have been flying today, a little bit like how the cards were flying out of this deck here. This is my action space deck, so it's like if somebody wasn't taking action in the past, if things had ground to a halt with that Chariot in reverse, like there is a lot of action being taken here. So here comes the Sagittarius energy, guys. Me with my my Mars in Sagittarius, like just throwing myself at things. Like I'm Libra, so I'm really indecisive. It takes me a long time to make up my mind, but if I get excited about something, or if I make my mind up about something, my Mars in Sagittarius is like hell for leather towards it. Yeah, I'm a messy person. I've got a Gemini moon as well, which like doesn't do me any favors. Okay, here we go. So what kind of action is being taken? I know what this card is. I've already looked at it. So this is an exciting one for me because it ties in with the 2 of Cups. If there's a love interest, you've got the 3 of Wands into the 4 of Wands. The 3 of Wands is waiting. So there may have been a period of really needing to be patient here with that blimmin' Chariot in reverse and whatever the problems were here with this Swords card. Yeah, waiting forever for something. It's like waiting for your ships to come in. But I'm seeing that there's kind of no time in tarot. It's hard to kind of tell the time of things, but you know, eventually this energy will pass and you're going to be moving towards the 4 of Wands. Now when we started the reading, we had that 11 card there, so if you're watching for 1111s, guys, here it is. This is one person having 2 11s coming together. So like one person having their 11, one person having their 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, and yeah, bringing it together with another person. So yeah, and getting to inflame energy. We've got the Sun and the Moon here. If that's what you're here for, guys, here it is. Okay, you're moving towards this now. It's also the 4 of Wands can be a celebration, it can be a party, it can be I see this as 2 people who have joined together, walking hand in hand, side by side. You've got kind of the 2 cups there, so this is whatever this is for you, whether it be love or somebody you just get on really well with at work. It's like these 2 people have each other's backs, they're walking side by side and they're moving towards this party up here, which is like the community. Okay, their community of people. Could be getting married, could be a celebration like a marriage. That's definitely coming through strong for some of you. For others of you, yeah, it's just finding someone who's like a soulmate. You know, it could be a best friend. I'm hearing best friend, can we just hang out tonight? Is that Halsey? No, who is it? Best friend. Is it Halsey? I think I say that person's name wrong. Somebody's going to have to tell me how to pronounce that singer's name, because I don't know. Until I'm correct, I know she's being called Halsey. Halsey. Yeah, like best friend, going to a party, celebrating. You know, if this is a work project, it's like when it finally completes, it's like, right, party time, guys. We've got to get together and celebrate this because it's been a long journey. I'm going to take that card next. Yeah. Death and rebirth. Okay, death, temperance. So I think somebody thought something was dead. I think it was like dead in the water. I feel like this is definitely past energy. So you had like the Chariot that ground to a stop. You had like this Sword card here, which was like, okay, re-strategize. How can we make the situation work? Something that didn't work, something that ground to a stop, something that felt like it was dead, but it's having a rebirth. It's like back to the drawing board and you figured it out and you're moving again. The wheels are turning, the cogs are turning, because you've got this Phoenix here, right? So, but it's not going fast. You've gone from something that felt like it was dead in the water to having to be patient, having to be tolerant, having to pace yourself. So that's like the Knight of Pentacles energy. It fits in really well actually with that story so far. But it's like, again, like the angels are helping you. You've got divine guidance with this. It's like, just trust the universe, because the universe is going to get you in that boat and they're going to steer you. Go with the flow, get back on the right path. You are moving. Okay, if you feel like you've ground to a stop, You are moving. Trust the universe to move you in the right direction. And this is like that fire energy again. Phoenix rising from the ashes. Okay, something that was dead has been reborn. It could be, if this is a relationship for you, it could be a relationship from the past that maybe just didn't get off the ground. It didn't. Maybe it felt like it was coming in, but then it just like stopped dead. Maybe COVID as well. Maybe like you were on the path to like getting something great. You were like on your path to this celebration here, this marriage, this union, whatever that was for you. But COVID happened, lockdown happened, nobody could fly anywhere. I'm seeing that phoenix and like the wings on the angel. And yeah, it was like, right, it's dead, can't do that now. You can, okay? It's still going, it's still there. That energy is still there. You just have to be really fucking patient. Oh, people who have to, the fire signs, I've got Sagittarius in Mars, Mars in Sagittarius, and I've got Leo rising. So for fire signs to have to wait for the more patient signs, like I've got that conflict of like the Libra energy, which is like really balanced, really patient, really trying to, you know, think things through before you move, making sure you make the right decision. And then this kind of like, but I'm so impatient, I want it now, give it to me now, let me just do it. So it's really funny to have that kind of conflict. Yeah, I'm getting that quite a lot through with this reading. And then here we've got, it's like, yeah, really this kind of like backpedaling, backtracking energy, something that was dead that isn't dead. Because the Ten of Swords, if this was upright, it'd be the Ten of Swords, an ending, going into the Ace of Swords, a new start, a new truth coming through. It's like feeling stabbed in the back, something new starting, a change, a metamorphosis. In the upright, it's the Ace of Swords going to the Ten of Swords. So it's like reversing, right? It's like you were going to cut something out. You were going to cut something off. You were going to say something was dead in the water. But actually, you're going kind of back to the Ten of Swords. Rethinking, looking at something in a new light. Rethinking something that you thought was dead. Okay, then, whoa, this is interesting. I'm also seeing this as kind of like the sword in the stone. I'm getting like King Arthur from it. You know, somebody who can like pull the sword from the stone. Maybe you're the only person who can do this. Maybe you left something thinking like this is impossible. Nobody can achieve this task. But you're going back to it. You're like, no, I'm going to give it another shot. Okay, it's something about this being cracked as well. Maybe you don't need the full sword. Okay, this might be a tip for somebody. I don't know. You'll have to work out how this applies to your situation, how this is relevant, but this may be something that's going to solve your problem, right? You may be trying to pull a full sword out of the stone, whatever that hypothetically means for you. You can't, it's stuck. But perhaps you don't need the full sword. Perhaps that's not what's valuable here. Perhaps what's valuable is just the hilt, right? So what if you, instead of trying to remove the full sword, what if you could just break it and take the hilt? Could something be, this is like the Five of Swords, like it's like all is not lost, okay? You could take that, and then you could, if the hilt is the bit that's valuable, right, and the sword actually doesn't matter, the blade doesn't matter, take the hilt, put a new blade on it. You see? So whatever that means to you, however that applies to your situation, if you think something's dead in the water, if you think something's stuck, go back, work out what parts of that are valuable, what parts can be broken off, what can be not resurrected, what can be salvaged. That's the word I'm trying to think of. What can be salvaged from this situation? What's the valuable bit? Okay, that's interesting. I don't think I need to go to the tarot sexual magic today. Again, leave comments on how your feelings and thoughts about that pack. But I'm seeing this mainly as work. For some of you, definitely getting some kind of partnership here. Could be romantic, you know, could be twin flame, but definitely an equal relationship here for some of you, whatever form that may take. But again, somebody may be too emotional right now, or too maybe it's the earthworm. Maybe somebody has been too deep in their emotions, but they're kind of coming out of it. You know, somebody was drowning in their emotions, but they're coming out of it, and they're going to flip to the King of Cups and then be able to move forward with this. I don't know. I'm going to get your advice card and then call it a reading, call it a day. So what's the advice from the universe, please, for people in this situation? Advice from the universe, please, for the people coming to the reading today. Prosperity lies ahead. Yeah, right. Prosperity lies ahead. That cornucopia is coming in for some of you guys. Treasure Island. New moon in Taurus. So you could very well be connecting with the Taurus or a Virgo, perhaps. I did say I was picking up on a lot of earth energy there. Where are we? Where's my moonology book? Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. What's I thinking about Taurus at some point? This card will often come up when you're inquiring about a financial matter or when you're doubting your self-worth. Didn't I say this? That somebody had like imposter syndrome, doubting the self-worth, thinking, I'm not ready to step through this door, I'm not ready to move on to the next level, I'm not good enough. You are good enough, guys. The card suggests you can have what you want, including material things, but you must believe in yourself. You must believe in yourself, okay? This comes down to the laws of attraction. Value yourself and others will value you too. You can create abundance. This is like fake it till you make it, right? Just look in the mirror and already see yourself in this place. Yeah. And then others will see you in that place, and then you'll be in that place. So that's like how it works. I'm going to leave a link to a book down below. My friend Rachel wrote a book on the law of attraction, so she's kind of the expert on that. I'm just the tarot girl. So if you are interested in looking up, learning more about that, maybe go and check out her book. I'll link it in the description box down below. You can create abundance. Taurus is associated with luxurious Venus, and this card holds the new moon energy. So now is a good time to make a 12-month financial plan. This card can also signal the start of a new relationship or sexier times. It genuinely says that, guys. It's not just me. If you've been wrestling with something for a long time, the new moon in sturdy Taurus is a sign not to give up just yet. Attune to the moon. Get or give a massage. Healthy body, healthy mind. Might be a bit tricky with COVID. Depends on where you are, I guess. Or if you've got a partner, ask your partner for a massage. Additional meanings for this card. You will soon be able to afford the thing that you're dreaming of. Getting clear on what you value most will help you find your peace. Take some time out to pamper yourself. Start a standing order to a savings account, no matter how small. The teaching. We often feel like it's somehow wrong to focus on our finances, but the truth is that money can make life far more comfortable from a physical point of view. Taurus knows this, and the new moon in Taurus is a time to work your magic, to create the money you want so you can have the creature comforts you want. Remember though, that someone else is still wishing for what you already have, and that's kind of again the envy card. It's like while you're here looking at the next level, somebody's probably down here looking at you thinking, oh, they've got everything I want. And this person's like, oh, but I want this stuff. But that's how life works. You know, if you're talking like job, you know, a job ladder, a career ladder, you know, don't feel like you can't take that next step up the next rung because somebody else behind you is like, I want your job, you know, like I can't have your job until you move to your next job. So yeah, by you moving up, you're actually allowing space for other people to come up behind you. So don't feel guilty if this is you. If you're stepping into the next level, the next position, whatever that is for you, there's people following behind, okay? They need you to step up so they can step up. That's my message. And here you go. I'm just going to kind of show you this. So if you want to pause it, take a screenshot, reread it. Probably shouldn't say that for like copyright reasons, but I sometimes find it's more helpful to actually sit down and read something rather than listening to someone say something. So there you go. And that was from the Moonology Oracle deck if you did want to purchase that one yourself. Right, guys, that was an interesting reading. Good luck with that. Take care. Love you. Bye-bye.